Hey, what is up, Debt Free Mafia? Hey, welcome to today's video. I decided I wanted to start sharing more of our personal financial journey with you guys, just so you guys can have a little bit of an insight of what the debt-free lifestyle looks like from my standpoint. And I wanted to talk today about an exciting thing, a goal that we had that we'd hit, and that was buying our next vehicle in cash. And we were able to do that, which was so awesome. It was a great feeling to be able to do it. Something that we talk about a lot here is the opportunity of having cash and how cash opens up doors for good deals and stuff like that, because we ended up getting a really good deal. So I wanted to talk about that today. Guys, if you're not familiar with me, my name is Rick. I'm a financial coach, and I'm also the owner of the Debt Free Mafia. Here at the Debt Free Mafia, we talk about the debt-free lifestyle, and we talk about leaving a legacy for your children's children. We want everybody to be able to have some money that after we decide to leave this earth. That's what we're big on. We want to leave a legacy for them. We want to make our family proud, and we want to be smart with our finances. So if that's something that you feel like you want to be a part of, hit the subscribe button, join the Mafia. I did a poll recently on my Instagram. I asked people if our content here at the Debt Free Mafia has made a positive impact on their personal finances, and get this, 100% of the people that did the survey said yes, it had had a positive impact on their personal finances. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, have a positive effect on your finances. Hope we can do that. So let's talk about the story. So as you guys know, we've had quite the long journey. We started out trying entrepreneurship early in our marriage. When I say we, I'm talking about my wife and I. We started out doing entrepreneurship early on. We had taken on a commercial lease for a franchise that we're going to open. Everything went wrong. That's in a whole nother video, but it all went wrong, and we were left $1.2 million in the hole and crushing debt. So we were super motivated at that point to never have debt again. And so what we've done ever since then is worked our tail off. We had to go through a bankruptcy. The bankruptcy didn't take, all it did was get rid of the commercial lease that we're in. It didn't touch any of the other debt we had, which was family loans and student loans. Technically, I forgave the family loans, but if you guys know anything about relationships, you pay them back, and you pay them back as soon as possible. So that's what we did, because we wanted to maintain the relationships. Anyways, that's besides the point. Let's talk about this. So we went through this whole journey. We never ever wanted to have a car payment. That's been a goal of ours, and something that we had heard, my wife and I have heard several times, that we wanted to avoid was, oh, you'll never not have a car payment. We've heard that so many times, guys, and that's the sad truth about our culture today is people think you always have to have a car note. In reality, you don't. You can buy an older used vehicle. It's possible. I know it's possible. I've seen many people do it. So what we were doing is, after we paid off all this debt, we had saved up an emergency fund. We saved up down payment for a home, which was a big goal. And the next goal we had was buying a vehicle, a new to us vehicle, right? We know we couldn't buy a brand new vehicle because it just doesn't make sense really to buy a brand new vehicle because of how much value it loses. And so we started saving on the side for a vehicle. We thought it was going to be pretty far out there that we were going to be able to get this vehicle, but and it was something that we had been praying about pretty vigorously, where we were like, Lord, if you could provide a vehicle for us, a great deal that is so obvious that we had to take it, will you provide that? That was kind of our prayer. We're big in praying in specifics and praying for those kinds of things, because we didn't want to have a car note. We didn't want to go into debt because Scripture tells us it's foolish. Proverbs tells us the borrower is slave to the lender, and so we didn't want that feeling again that we had, that debt, that crushing debt feeling we had again. So we had been saving just a little bit, and this opportunity came up, and it's a really happy, sad opportunity that came up because my wife had a very, very sweet great grandmother who would always want us to stop when we were driving through town and come see her and hang out with her, and she had a great sense of humor because she'd let me tease her and give her a hard time all the time, and she was always just so good at it. And she lived just a really long life. I believe she is 95 years old, and she finally went to go be with the Lord. So that was a really sad situation, and we miss her still because she was just great to be around. And something that we just thought was really cool was she just loved us and always wanted us to stop and talk to her. So when we were driving through town, so we did that, and we took advantage of it as much as we could. However, in 2013, she had bought a brand new vehicle. She bought a 2013 Ford Fusion, and you know how older folks are, they drive it hardly never. So what had happened is, as they were kind of dividing up her estate, deciding what to do, they asked us, are you interested in anything? And we were in the hunt for, we wanted an SUV. However, we knew that her vehicle was probably going to be available, and it only had like 37,000 miles on it. It was a 2013, but only had 37,000 miles on it. And we said, we take the vehicle, and we'll just wait, kind of give us a, whatever the offer is, we'll wait and we'll see what the offer is before we say yes. And they gave us the offer, which was significantly less than what Kelley Blue Book was wanting on it. And so, boy, that was that opportunity that we had been praying for. We've been praying for this opportunity for just a really good deal that was just obvious that we needed to take advantage of for a more reliable vehicle with lower miles. So that came about. We were able to purchase it for about half of what it was worth on Kelley Blue Book, which was such a blessing, guys. And we wouldn't have been able to do it if we had debt payments, right? So we had all this extra cash that we were able to pile into a savings on the side, and we were able to take advantage of a great deal. And that's something that we talk about a lot here, is having this this extra cash on the side to be able to take advantage of great deals, because that's something that only comes whenever when in the moment, right? And you got to be ready beforehand before it gets there. So that was very pumped. That was our goal there. And kind of our next goal is, we just had a son, which was awesome, right? So he's 3 weeks old now, and he decided to show up 5 weeks early. And so that put us into the NICU. So we were in the NICU for a while. We know we have a hospital bill coming up, and we don't know how much our insurance is going to cover or what it's even going to cost. So it's kind of a big mystery right now. So I plan on this channel to be kind of doing a series on fighting a lot of his medical bills, because I know that there's probably going to be some discrepancies. We want to make sure that we're getting a fair charge from the hospital, and then making sure the insurance is covering everything that they need to be covering, and then finding out what we need to do to get that bill paid as soon as possible. We'll probably end up using our emergency fund, but our next goal will probably be get those bills paid and fund the emergency fund. So that's kind of an update from here, or from us at the Bergman household, and the Debt-Free Mafia as a whole. Guys, I hope that's encouraging to you. I know it kind of seems like, hey, you guys just got a really great deal on the car. It happens. You just have to be patient. Let's pay that debt off. Let's save up an emergency fund, and let's, if you need a new vehicle because you feel like yours is unreliable, start saving stuff to the side and start asking the Lord, hey, Lord, will you give me an opportunity for a more reliable vehicle? That's what we did, and man, God was so faithful there. It was awesome. Guys, again, if you want to be a part of the debt-free lifestyle, if you're interested in having a positive impact on your finances, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you want some more family updates from us. But in the comments, let me know what is the latest financial victory you've had. Maybe it's paying off a card. Maybe it's saving that first $1,000. Maybe it's getting on a budget. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments below what your latest victory is, and I'd love to read it and chat with you about it. Guys, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great day. Bless.